Most women love to be told what to do by a man, they just don't admit it. If a man also treats them like it, they go harder in. That's why nice guy friends that want more always remain friends.
I mean, he's not lying though, right? Like, if we went around the panel, is he lying? Is he lying? Look, I see you laughing back there.
I think he has a point. He has one good point with the woman. I feel like if a man like I said before, if a man puts a woman in a position where she can feel like feminine, then I don't think we will have any problem like doing what our man would want us to do or like pleasing him in any way. But it's the fact that I don't think in this society that men are showing for what they want to receive. That's the problem.
Yeah.
What do you mean they're not showing what they want to receive?
Like, how do I start this? With just like the point of like today's like commitment standards and stuff, you can't really like we've went on this. You can't do husband things for a boyfriend, and I feel like that's like a really big part. Wifey things for a boyfriend. So I feel like that's a really big part of like men don't go.
By wifey things, do you mean cooking, cleaning, that type of thing, or do you
yeah,
mean
like that was like around the conversation, the premise of the conversation we had previously.
I don't understand that though. If you have a girlfriend who you're dating, let's say you're not having sex, what's wrong with her cooking and cleaning and things like this if you're dating?
No, that wasn't my point. I'm saying that men don't, in today's time, men don't really pursue the commitment that they want for us to show like those type of like attributes in a relationship.
And I don't think there's
well, okay, hang on. Now I think we might tangle on this a little bit. What do you mean they're not? Are you saying that they're not like leading you in such a way where you feel like you want to be led? Is that where you're going with this, or?
If let me put myself in a situation where I'm not in a relationship with a man, but he expects those like certain treatments. That's what I mean.
Well, by relationship, you mean not his girlfriend?
Yes, like that was the premises
yeah.
of the conversation we had.
Yeah. Well, I'm just. Can you expand on it for me?
I'm saying that. The first question that we started off with was, what was the topic again?
Well, we were discussing why it is that you think
Brian's favorite simp donated $69. Crazy episode. BPD girl refusing to leave and Maddie going Molly made on the carpet. Brian, stay strong. Maddie start a cleaning channel instead of cooking. YouTube, not
I'm
off.
about to start a carpet cleaning business. You should see how well I
It was
clean
good.
that
She did a good job.
Destiny donated $69. Catholicism considers excessive smoking a sin against the virtue
What's
of
excessive?
temperance. Let's all watch Andrew dismiss it and pretend it doesn't count for him so he can go back to attacking others for their sin.
I'm not a Catholic. I'm not a Roman Catholic. I'm an Eastern Orthodox. That's one. And then two, you would have to define excessive, and then you would have to make proof that it took me away from my Lord Jesus Christ. You can never do it in a million years. You're an idiot. I would destroy you in 15 seconds. But anyway, back to the wondrous conversation that we were having with this lovely woman this evening. I wonder if you could expand just kind of quickly on what you were saying earlier. You were talking about how it is that women who are not compartmentalized as girlfriend material essentially are acting in a wifely way.
So I started off by saying that if you put a woman in a position that they can feel like feminine and lead and like follow you, I feel like in today's standards of dating, men don't really show that sense of commitment that would put women in that position.
So you're saying, okay, so this is maybe where we have the deviation. What is the expectation that you have when you're dating?
To like me in a committed relationship?
Yeah, but I mean, you're not committed yet. You're just dating.
Can you rephrase that? I'm not really sure what you mean by that.
Yeah, so I mean, you could date, let's say you could even date 10 men without sleeping with any of them, right? Go on dates, you can go on dinner, this and that. What is the actual expectation that you have?
Me personally, I wouldn't put much effort in it if it's not like one person. If I'm like dating around, it wouldn't really be anything serious to the point where I put myself out there to like show exceeding expectations with that relationship or
okay, so then
situation.
So from your view, you're saying you only want to date one man at a time, right?
Yeah, and I'd put myself in a situation to feel feminine enough to allow him to lead me in any aspect.
Well,
Oh,
I have
I
a
see.
question.
Okay.
Could we all answer this to like figure it out? Because like I can say at least for me, like if I'm gonna be dating a guy, it's gonna be dating a guy because I like the guy, which then leads to like a relationship, which then would mean like we'd get serious, and then it's like to the point of like marriage, I would want to say, at least for me personally. Like not saying that I'm gonna be dating to marry, but like definitely dating to like be with someone for a long time,
You can say it like that.
and like actually wanting to be with just this person, like monogamously.
So if you had to summarize the question, what is the summary?
Well, like what would we all be dating for?
Marriage.
Yeah, that's a great question. What are you
Anonymous
dating
donated
for?
$69. Brian, living in California, you know how expensive this shite is. To the girl in the Cowboys 33T, this is for you. You're at least an 8. Hope you're not a liberal. Cheers, Andrew.
I'm not one specific thing, but thank you.
Here's to you
Thank
as
you,
well,
Anonymous.
sir.
Thank you, Anonymous. Appreciate it. Also, just thank you to Brian's favorite simp. I forgot to thank you for your TTS earlier. Thank you, Destiny, even though, whatever. That's not the actual Destiny. That's some other guy. Did you want to continue on that, Andrew, or?
Yeah, well, she was saying, what are you dating for? I think that's a good question for the panel, if you don't mind humoring us, Brian.
Yeah,
What
sorry
are
if I
you
spun
guys
that on
dating
you.
for? What is the purpose of dating?
Let's start with you.
Me?
Yeah, well, you're already married, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess you can answer still, but
We know your answer.
No, yeah. I'm definitely dating for marriage. I felt like that's where I was hoping to getting in my last relationship. I feel like that's why I was doing all that. And then also I think it comes with the intention, and that was definitely my intention.
Was to get married?
Yes, and that's why I was doing those like duties as in cooking, cleaning, and providing spiritually and financially and so on.
So you were in a monogamous relationship with a single guy?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay. I understand.
Is sex a part of that?
I'm sorry?
Is sex a part of that?
It wasn't at first, but then once he made the environment for me to feel safe, then yes, I had sex with him.